Chapter 1. The Dream. "Elizabeth, behind you!" an anxious voice calls out in the distance. I cannot see my friends, but I sense they are nearby. The sound of my heart thumping deafens me. My breath becomes abrupt, and a tingling sensation pulsates through my arms and legs. Deep down, I know what is behind me, and I know this may not end well, yet there is a tiny part of me that keeps hope alive. I take a deep breath and slowly rotate my body around until finally I am facing him. I refuse to make eye contact just yet. I inhale deeply, but the tension in my body clutches it and forces it back out of my lungs. I am sure that he can sense my fear, if he cannot already hear it. Reluctantly, I raise my eyes from the dark rich soil beneath my feet until I am fiercely staring him in the eyes. The floor-length pale blue dress and the bodice which accuse me is streaked heavily with the grime of this night, but my damaged apparel is swiftly forgotten when I meet him face to face. His wickedly red eyes pierce through me. "You can do this, Elizabeth!" Four soft but firm voices call to me. I know they are close, but not as near as I like them to be. They are relying on me to immobilize him so we can complete the mission. I can do this. I will defeat him. I can do this, my heart whispers defiantly. Here we both are, out in the open space of Catherine Vale Reserve. It is lined with globe-shaped maple trees, which displays a scene of yellow, orange, and red leaves during autumn. I wish those brilliant colors were powerful enough to blaze through the dark and offer me hints of light in this moment of uncertainty. Besides my own heart thumping and the short gasps of air, my fear squeezes out from my lungs. The night is silent. There is complete darkness, yet his eyes radiate through the shadows. I clench my fists and my body tenses as I begin to pool my strength. I drop my shoulders, showing confidence that slowly builds. My jaw tightens, and my breathing finally begins to decelerate as I reclaim control of my body. He knows what is coming. I was so close to succeeding before. I know that this could be my last chance to defeat him and restore peace to our small town. He lets out a high-pitched screech that sends shivers down my spine. His gleaming black wings reach out several meters on either side of him. I refuse to be intimidated by his magnificence and malevolence. I concentrate until every muscle in my body aches. My mind feels as though it could explode at any moment with the strain of my focus. He fights my influence, as he throws himself around and a struggle commences between us physically and mentally, though there is no contact between us. Suddenly, he begins to stagger. His outstretched arms begin to retract and his puffed-up chest deflates until it becomes completely paralyzed. His blazing red eyes still pierce through me. He has drained me of all my energy, and I don't know if I can finish this. I wake up damp from my sweat. My dinner cover is on the floor, and my sheet is twisted around my legs. I have been tossing and turning all night. I pull at my pajama top, which is clammy and stuck to my body. Oddly, I feel on edge, and really tired. My arms and legs are weak, similar to the feeling of just completing a very big run. I remember the dream. How strange it was. It felt so real. When I came face to face with that big black eagle, it felt like the real thing. I have no idea why I was being called Elizabeth instead of my own name, McKenna. How did I even manage to have a dream about me that wasn't really me? There are 4 people in the dream altogether, but I don't remember their faces either. I sense that they weren't even my close school friends, but they did seem familiar in some way. Then there's the weird clothing. The long blue dress that I or Elizabeth had on was probably centuries old. It looked like something that women wear in movies, which are based in the 18th century. Blue isn't even my color. This would have to be the strangest dream I've ever had. I have no idea why I was named Elizabeth was running around in the olden days with 4 people I don't even know trying to fight an eagle to save Catherine Vale. I laugh out loud at how ridiculous it sounds, as I free my legs from the tangled sheets. I soon forget about my bizarre dream as I get ready to shower before school. I like the rattly sound my car makes as I start it up of a morning. My mum reckons it sounds a little sick, but my mechanic has assured me otherwise. I like to think my little white Ford Fistiga has character. It's a short drive to school, less than 2 kilometers away. It's close enough to walk, but there's no fun in walking when you're a teenager with a car. As I drive along, I smile trying to picture myself, a 17-year-old saving this small country town. The smile fades as I make my way down the main road of Catherine Vale. Strangely enough, a creepy sensation travels through my body as I drive past the exact reserve from my dream, which is bordered by overhanging maple trees with yellow, orange, and red leaves. Only in this modern day, the reserve is bordered by a housing estate rather than bushland.